Hi guys, we're gonna do a snowflake hanger. So you will need about a 20 pack of zip ties or string, rope, twine. It doesn't matter. Anything that holds two things together, except glue. It doesn't seem like the glue works very well. You'll need 16 hangers. You're gonna do 2 layers. So it's 8 hangers per layer. So if you would like to do 8 adult and 8 child, that's fine as well. And paint, that's optional, as well as decor in the center. Some people leave them plain, some people add decor. You can decide that at the end. Alright, so get 2 of your hangers, have the hooks facing towards you. You're going to put them together like this, and you are going to put 2 zip ties on them. I'm running low on zip ties, so mine are 2 different sizes. Smaller the better, I think. So you put one there. Keep them loose, not too tight yet. And just for easier purpose, you can clip that as you go if you want. So you're going to want to do this 8 more times so that you'll end up with a stack. All the curves are facing you, 2 zip ties on each, and you have a stack of 8, which means these are your 16 hangers. Once you have them all tied together, take 4 and set 4 aside. So here's my stack of 4, and what I'm going to do is I am going to take the first one and I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take the second one and I'm going to flip it over here. I am going to take the third one and I'm going to clip it over here. So, just like that. And how I would like to have my hooks is when I walk on the outside, my hooks are open towards me, no matter where I am. And then the next step is to start zip tying right here. Right here. Zip tie. You'll use 4 little hooks together. Keep it loose so you have some movable to get it all straight at the end, please. Alright, and this is what it'll look like when it is tied together. And what you're going to do is move this, and you're going to get your other 4 and do the same exact thing that you just did with the first layer. Lay them out and zip tie them. Make sure your hooks are all laying right. Alright, once you have zip tied the second layer, just leave it there. And you're going to grab your first layer and you're going to set it on top of your second layer. Okay, so the second layer is laying uniform on top of the first layer. And they're not attached yet. So what you're going to want to do is take the second layer and you're just going to want to turn it to where they're kind of off of each other. So you see this top layer, the straight part, is where the bottom layer hooks are. And then you get that all straightened out together where you want it. Get your middle part. So work on that. When you have it laid out on top of each other like you would like, then you zip tie the first layer to the second layer. Try to get your hangers flat side by side next to each other like this. You can tighten the zip tie or tie your string tight on each end to get it in place, and then I'm going to put my zip tie right here. So I'm only going to do the hooks to start. Top hooks, zip tie to the straight part. Keep it loose. You can see it's zip tied. I kept it a little loose so I can move. And I'm going to do that 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did the other 3. So then next, you're going to see the hooks that are on the bottom layer and the straight part on top. You're going to tighten these a little bit better. And then straighten these out a little bit better. And then you're going to zip tie the bottom layer. And, ooh, I did it with one hand. 3 more times on each corner. Here's the second one. You see mine are on top of each other. That's okay. Once I get the zip tie, then I'll start, really straighten them out when I get all the zip ties on. Alright, so I put the other zip ties on. So it is all attached to each other. So I'm just going to start on one corner and I'm going to put the zip ties on each end. I'm going to make them tighter. I'm going to have them lay flat next to each other because then you want this in the middle to end up being a circular. I can't get mine to always be perfect, and I actually put zip ties across here in the center to make it stay sturdier, and I end up just covering that when I put a bow or whatever you choose to put in the middle. And again, I said earlier about smaller zip ties. I will spray paint these so they'll blend and look perfect when they're a little further away. However, the little ones definitely tend to hide better and look better. So I recommend the littler ones. So once I go around and tighten them, I go through and snip the long pieces off. You can see my center isn't perfect yet. I'll do that at the end and figure out what I need to tighten where. Okay, so my phone is showing low battery. So I didn't get all my zip ties off, but I will clip them off. I just wanted to show you the middle before my phone might die. So what I start doing is I just start shaping it the way that I want it, and how to get them to stay if they won't is just to put a zip tie through the middle. And then I'll go back out and spray paint this so that it's all silver. And then you're pretty much done. And then you can pick and choose if you want to put something in the middle, anything, and you don't have to put anything at all. I have them hanging outside on my front porch. I want to put them in the trees. And this is inexpensive. I think a pack of 18 hangers is $1.98 at Walmart. And a pack of zip ties I think was like $3 for 40 of the little ones. Maybe even less than that. And then you can use whatever ribbon you want. And to hang it, I used nails on mine, but you can put a loop on the back. I actually want to make smaller ones with child hangers, and I want to hang them in my vestibule, so when you walk in, you'll have these awesome snowflakes hanging above you. I'll definitely post a picture if I do that. So this is Angie at Hofstadt's Homemade Crafts, and I hope that everyone enjoyed this tutorial. It's my first ever, so I hope I at least got my point across and everybody can do their snowflakes easy too. Good luck.